Okay, come children, let's go into today's work already. So today we are doing something called standard form and compound interest. Right, standard form and compound interest. Last week we did something called indices. We went through the 9 rules of indices and teach you a little bit of solving here and there. Okay. So today our focus is on standard form. All right, your teacher might not have gone into here or might have gone into here, I don't know yet. Wow, but this time round, right, the worksheet, right, nobody did the worksheet at all. This is the first time in history, man. Last time got my Jian Hao. Only Jian Hao did my worksheet. Last time only got him. But now, wow, because he never comes, right? Look at what's happening. Look. Nobody did their worksheet. Oh my goodness. I almost fainted. Okay, come children. Let's talk about something called the quick notes here. Something to do with standard form. All right. So ultimately, right, standard form is a presentation, right? Standard form is just a presentation, right? It's just about a presentation whereby whatever the number is on the left, all right, this number, right, must be between, the first number must be between 0 and 10. All right, so it can be from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lah. All right, then after that, it must be followed by a decimal point, and the remaining of the numbers will follow. All right, then after that, you must give it to a times 10 to the power of something. Right, times 10 to the power of something. Right, so this is something to do with standard form. All right, so the first number down here must be between 0 and 10, followed by a decimal times 10 to the power of something. So it's just a form of presentation. Okay, come. All right, so those who just came in, right, Eiffel, Caitlin, Zhen Yi. All right, we are doing something called standard form today and compound interest. Okay, come. So for example, right, the question gives you something like that. 7, 3, 5, 2, 9, 0. I want to express this number. I want to present this number as a standard form. So the first thing is you look from left to right. Can you see that the first number here, the first digit here, the digit 7, is actually between 0 to 10? Yes, it is. All right. So the first digit down here is between 0 to 10. 7 is the first digit. That's good. Then you just got to automatically put in your decimal point and put in the rest of the number. All right, put in your decimal point and put in the rest of your number, which is 3, 5, 2, 9, 0. Okay? Then automatically put a times 10 to the power of something. Okay? Times 10 to the power of something. Okay, what thing? So, as you can see, right, from this number, the decimal point is actually at the back, you know. So you're moving the decimal point to between 7 and 3. So you're moving how many times? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 times. You're moving it 5 times. So initially, right, at the start, right, in the beginning is at the back. So you're supposed to move 5 times, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, so that it can be between 7 and 3. So if you move 5 times, down here you just put 5. Then the next thing is you have to decide whether is it a plus or a minus. All right. So this can be a minus or it can be a plus 5. If it's a plus 5, you can don't write lah. So my advice to you, down here, you press your calculator. Press 7.35290 times 10 to the power of 5. Answer is 735,290. It's correct. So you don't have to put the minus sign already. So this balance is good. Can you understand? Try to follow the steps. Try to follow the steps of doing it. How about sometimes the number gives you something like that, 0.03258. All right, what do you do? Oh, this time round, the decimal point is where? This time round, the decimal point is down here. All right, so you look from left to right again. You are supposed to put the decimal point where? Remember, the first number down here must be between 0 and 10. So it cannot be this 0, it cannot be this 0. Can it be 3? Yes, 3 is between 0 and 10. All right, so the first number down here will be a 3. Followed by the decimal point, and followed by the remaining number, which is 258. Automatically come out with a times 10. So these are the standard thing to do. Now, you do your counting. The decimal is down here at the beginning. You want to move it to between 3 and 2. So you're moving 1 step, 2 step. So down here, just put a 2. And now you do a check. 3.258 times 10 squared. If it's times 10 squared, it's actually moved like that. Wrong. Something wrong. So please remember to put your minus sign. Eventually, it will balance. So the meaning of equal sign means it will balance. Can you see it? So that's how you do it. All right. So you just follow the step. Everything will be okay. And children, down here, there's this 0. How do you handle it? Don't worry. You can just present it as 7.3529 times 10 to the power of 5, like that. It's okay. Doesn't matter. All right. Or sometimes the teacher might ask you to make it to 3 significant figure. All right. So this is considered 1 significant, 2 significant, 3 significant. To determine whether the 5 to round up or to maintain, you have to look at the next digit, which is a 2. 2 is below 5, so you maintain it. So it's 7.35 times 10 to the power of 5. All right. And tell your teacher 3 significant figure like that. So this is your presentation. So sometimes they might ask you to put it to 3SF. All right. So this is something to do with standard form, which is actually quite doable. Don't worry about this, children. All right. Quite fun one. All right. Later we practice a little bit more. Okay. And standard form, right, is actually linked to a topic. Hey, this one is important, children. All right. So usually we have the quick notes, right? The notes, right, you have to write down, right, into your exercise book. All right. So we have a couple of new students over here today. All right. So just to let you know that the quick notes, right, are actually introduction to the topic itself. So today we are doing something called standard form, and we are doing something called compound interest. All right, so let me just start off with standard form first. Standard form is just a way of presentation. It's a way of presenting your answer. The first digit down here, right, before the decimal must be between 0 to 10. Continue to write in the remaining digit and write a times 10. All right, so these are the 2 examples I gave you just now. All right, so standard form is just a way of presentation. Just remember that can already. Okay, so here comes the more important thing. All right, the important thing down here is called something called prefixes. Come, children, focus down here. No chit-chat already. All right, we call these prefixes. I believe some of you also learn this in what? Learn this in physics. Some of you are taking physics, right? All right, so I need you to remember a phrase for me, children. Remember that time I sing you the quadratic song? All right, it's trying to get you to remember the formula. So now I need you to remember a phrase for me. Can you please do that for me? All right, please remember this phrase. Please never make me, the me is M-I, kopi, Milo, green tea. Can I trouble you to remember this weird phrase for me? Please never make me kopi Milo green tea. Please never make me kopi Milo green tea. All right. So why must you remember this weird phrase? All right, because this phrase will bring out the importance of your prefixes. So in between the for on top, all right, you do a separator like that. So you look at the first alphabet of everything. P stand for pico. All right, P stand for pico. N stand for nano. M, this one I forgot already. M stand for milli. All right, because milli. K stands for kilo. M stand for mega. G stand for giga. T stand for tera. Once you see this, right, because the M, right, there's a lot of M involved down here. So MI, milli, opposite is like mega. It's like mega burger, right? McDonald's and mega burger. Oh, my favorite. All right. So there's another M down here that is missing. So after I have written out all the M, I remember that this is called micro. Okay, so this is how I remember. Right, please never make me copy Milo green tea. Go. Please never make me copy Milo green tea. Yeah, some of you can use this as a rap. Okay, start to think of a song from it. Can? All right, so some of the symbol that you need to recognize. Very important. P is just a small p actually. It's just a small p. Nano is just a small n. Micro. Micro, this one is the one that is like that. Look. It's one stroke down. Ooh, like that. Children. Micro is like that. One stroke down. Ooh, like that. It looks like an M. It looks like an M, yes. Right, so milli is M. Right, so micro is the one that is usually comes out, but many of you don't remember. So I purposely put on the left hand side. Like that. Oh, looks like an M. Can you see not? That's micro. Alright, kilo is a K, kg. Remember kilometer? Mega is a M. It's a capital M. Mega is a capital M. Giga is a capital G. And tera is a capital T. Is that okay? Sure. Just say write M plus U together. What is M plus U together? Oh, like that, like the U together. Okay, can. Yeah, but I like to make sound one. All right, Larissa, is it Larissa? Yeah, I like to always create some noise. Oh my goodness, what is all this? Yeah. All right, so down here you can use this for your physics also, just to let you know. All right, just remember this phrase. Please never make me copy Milo green tea. All right, it will help you a lot. Okay, so after you have this portion out, right, you always start off with kilo because kilo is the most easier. Kilo is actually times 10 to the power of 3. Correct or not? It's like 1,000. All right, so kilo means also 1,000. Like kilometer is 1,000 meter. Kilograms is like 1,000 grams. So kilo, you always start from there first. So the rest down here is all times 10 to the power something. Everyone is times 10 to the power something. On top also times 10 to the power something. Okay? And everything is in multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Do you see the dividing line? It's a mirror reflection. Minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 12. So this is the entire thing that you need to know. All right, so if you can, you just got to remember this phrase. From there, you slowly extract out the rest of the information. How do you use this? How do you use this is the next question. Okay? check this out.